On a question, the member for Mildura.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Premier. A 14-year-old girl accused of a home invasion in Mildura was released on bail last week, despite having been cautioned by police 14 times already. The magistrate granted bail despite agreeing that police concerns that she would offend again were, quote, entirely well-founded. The Premier says her government had made changes so that, and I quote, community safety come first in all bail-making decisions. How was community safety put first in this case?
Premier.
Thank you, Speaker. In answering the member for Mildura's question, I reiterate what I've said in previous answers, that this parliament has passed tougher bail laws that has made it absolutely clear to all bail decision-makers across the justice system that community safety must come first. Indeed, following that, I know that the attorney has directly raised this requirement from the new legislation with the courts, and I will ask the attorney to reiterate that position with the courts once again.
Member for Polwarth. This is your last warning. Member for Mildura on a supplementary question.
Thank you, Speaker. Yesterday in Mildura, a young boy accused of a home invasion, stealing a female victim's car and driving it at 140 kilometres an hour was also bailed. This was despite police warning of the real risk he may end up killing someone and the magistrate acknowledging it was a tragedy waiting to happen. The magistrate also stated, and I quote, there aren't really any bail conditions that can adequately protect the community, I'm afraid to say. Premier, why not?
Order. 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 Minister. Leader of the Nationals. Premier.
Speaker, in answering the member for Mildura's supplementary question, where I will restate what I said in the answer to the substantive question about this parliament's and our government's expectation that all bail decision-makers respect the legislation that has gone through the parliament and that community safety comes first in all bail decisions. Can I also just say, though, that, and I would hope the member for Mildura, who represents a great regional city, a diverse regional city, that we understand that there are also particular circumstances the courts need to take into consideration. And given the member for Mildura has not provided the full facts of the case, we should...
Member for Brighton. Manager of Opposition Business has a point of order.
Speaker, the Premier is debating the question. The magistrate said that there's no bail conditions that can protect the community.
Order.
She is debating the question. I'd ask you to ask her to come back to it, please.
Point of order is not an opportunity to debate the answer that is being given. Premier was being relevant. Premier was not debating the question.
Thank you, Speaker. And I think, given the member for Mildura has not furnished the House with all the details that the magistrate had before them, I will not engage in reckless commentary like the Leader of the Opposition.